Welcome back, friends. In today's video, we are diving into a summer patio refresh filled with simple seasonal touches, cozy garden vibes, and budget-friendly outdoor decorating ideas. If you're looking for patio inspiration, easy backyard updates, or just love seeing how small changes can transform an outdoor space, you're in the right place. I'll be sharing bits and pieces of our patio transformation, a little cleaning, a little planting, and a little decorating, just enough to give some inspiration without showing every single step. It's been a real family effort behind the scenes, and since some of my loved ones are camera shy, I'm keeping the focus on the project itself and the peaceful afterglow of the space. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss future home and garden refreshes, seasonal decorating ideas, and more simple home content. Let's get into this relaxing summer patio makeover. So here is what the yard looks like right now. We have redone all the stones already, and then we also added a new layer of mulch. I will insert I think I have a photo or a video of what it looked like before or shortly after it was done, before the mulch came. And then we still need to trim some of the bushes here, and then I just need to clean this area up a little bit. My husband will be pressure washing at a later date, so I will not be showing pressure wash deck. That will come, well, that will be done later, so I will not be, it's not going to be part of this video as much as I would love it to be. So unfortunately, because we are working together and certain members of the family don't want to be in the video, I will have very short clips of what I'm doing, and then I will do a full reveal at the end of the whole thing, how it looks put together. So I'm going to get started. I started by cleaning out a few of these hanging planters. I've had herbs growing in them for a while now, and honestly, I usually don't do much in the fall. I just let things be and wait to see what might come back in the spring. Sure enough, my oregano always returns, so I'm keeping that where it is. And surprisingly, it looks like some basil has come back too. I gave it a little rub, and yep, it smelled just like basil, so I'm letting it stay and see how it does. Now that I've seen what's coming back, I'm adding in a few more herbs. Over the years, I've learned which ones I use the most, so I'm keeping it simple and intentional. Along with the oregano and basil, I added cilantro and a flat leaf parsley. Those are the ones I reach for the most in the kitchen. I didn't want to load the planters with random herbs I never end up using. I do love dill, but I never had much luck growing it in a planter. It just doesn't seem to thrive. I also tried Thai basil and curly parsley in the past, but this year I am sticking with the basics: oregano, basil, cilantro, and parsley. It's just easier and more practical for how we cook around here. Another little area I wanted to give some attention to is this corner by the fire table, the one up near the barbecue. I absolutely love this spot, especially in the evenings, but it does get messy quickly. The plants around here tend to poke through the decking, and some of the branches were getting a little wild, creeping in where they shouldn't. So I definitely need a little refresh. My husband is also going to pressure wash the deck soon. Most of it is already cleaned off, but a good deep cleaning just makes everything feel fresh again. I went ahead and wiped down the fire table, and now I actually have a big wood burning fire pit down below in the yard, and we love that one too. But this smaller gas one up here is perfect for those cozy nights when it's just the two of us. It's so easy, no hauling wood or building a fire, just turn it on, and instantly you got that warm, glowing ambiance. It's our little escape, especially on chilly evenings. Next, I picked up a few hanging baskets to brighten things up a bit. I have lots of greenery, lots of lush greenery, but I feel like my space is lacking a little bit of flowers. So instead of hanging them, I like to nestle them into large planters I already have. It's such an easy way to add a burst of color without having to replant everything. First, I had to adjust the soil level in the planters so that the baskets would sit just right. Once they were in place, I simply removed the hanging hooks and they fit beautifully. I think it looks so pretty and polished this way, like an instant garden refresh with minimal effort. After I had the kids help me tidy up the rest of the patio area, picking up any leftover trash or random bits that had blown in. Once everything was cleared away, I gave the whole patio a good rinse. We don't typically pressure wash this section since we have grout sand between the pavers, and I'm always worried that the pressure washer will blow it out. So instead, we just hose it down and give it a gentle scrub, which works well and keeps everything intact. While I was at it, I also cleaned off the outdoor dining table and chairs. I don't usually keep much on the table day to day. I like to keep it clear for the most part because it just saves me the hassle of having to clear everything off every time it rains. But when I'm expecting company or having a little dinner outside, I'll dress it up a bit. Recently, I DIY'd some candle holders that I'm pretty excited about. I was inspired by some beautiful ones I saw from Pottery Barn, but instead of splurging, I thrifted a few glass holders and gave them a makeover. I frosted some of them for that soft, diffuse glow and left others clear for contrast. They turned out so pretty. They add just the right touch of warmth and charm without being over the top. It's those little details that make the space feel extra cozy and welcoming. And that's about it for decorating and tidying up. I planted a few things, cleaned out some of the planter boxes, gave everything a good wipe down, and focused on the lower part of the patio to really freshen it up. So here's a little tour of how everything's looking now. Over on the side, I have the rain barrel, and just to the left of it, a small seating area, perfect for quiet coffee or a glass of wine in the evening. We also have two barbecues and a cooler tucked in here. Not a bar car though, that would be nice, maybe someday, but for now the cooler does the job when we are entertaining. I also added a few little lanterns here and there. I actually put them out the day before filming, so I didn't get a chance to mention them earlier, but I love how they add that soft, cozy glow. Over on this side is another small seating area with a lantern as well, and I popped a solar light inside of it so it lights up beautifully at night. I'll try to include a little clip of what everything looks like once the sun goes down. It really does feel magical with all the lanterns glowing. However, the day that I was recording the evening tour, it was a little bit cloudy and some of my lanterns weren't turning on. Here's a look at the dining table with the glass candle holders I DIY'd. I think they're going to look so pretty when they're all lit up in the evening. This table is definitely due for a little makeover, which I'm planning to tackle in the next couple of weeks. It's still holding up great, but it could use a bit of love. The gardens are looking really beautiful this year, and of course, Duke had to come out and show off all of his toys. He was very proud to display every single one of them while I was filming. And Frank is somewhere out here as well, probably hiding somewhere in the shade. One of the biggest transformations has been the stonework. We pulled out all the river rock, replaced the old landscaping fabric with new cloth, and then put the rocks back in. It just looks so much cleaner and neater now. We also topped up all the mulch, which helped define the space and make everything feel more intentional. The play area has been working out really well too. Everything has its own spot and it feels organized, which is always the goal. The grass could use a bit of help still, but honestly, considering we have 2 extra large dogs, I think it's holding up pretty well. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps. Let me know in the comments if you love spending time in your garden this time of the year too, and I'll see you in the next one.